Greetings, beautiful and radiant beings. My name is Zephyr. I'm a licensed massage therapist and bodywork professional, a Reiki master teacher, shamanic practitioner, sound healer, and psychic intuitive. I'm here to share with you messages from Spirit, the thing that you need to know the most in this moment. This could be on the day of the recording or any point in the future. Whenever you receive this message is the perfect time for you, as these messages are timeless. Beautiful beings, we will start out how we always do, and that is by cleansing our space and grounding our energy. So wherever you're at, connect with your breath and send your attention to the tip of your tailbone, and allow your attention to extend beyond your physical body into the earth beneath you to create a grounding cord. Connect with the vibration of Mother Earth, and draw that vibration into the base chakra, allowing the healing and nurturing vibrations to reside there, creating a conscious connection with the planet beneath you. We're using white sage to cleanse the space. All right. If you're watching this video, as opposed to just listening to it, you might notice the smoke continue to waft through. I let the sage burn through and burn out. All right. Beautiful beings, I've already meditated and shuffled all of the cards. I'm feeling a deep sense of peace right now. Yesterday we had the 1111 portal, and it seems as though the energy has calmed down quite a bit. All of the chatter has subsided. There was a big energy building up to that point, and now that we're through it, it feels just a lot more calm. We'll see what Spirit has to share with us today. Angel, spirits, guides, thank you for all of the messages that you have shared, and thank you for the messages that are on their way. What is it that you have to share with the collective at this time? What messages need to be known? What is it that you have to share? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. What are the messages that are most beneficial? Thank you. Ooh. We've got new beginnings. We've got some heavy energy, some big energy. So I tend to take jumpers out of the deck. Those first two, they were really persistent and they flipped over in my hand as I was shuffling. So I decided to take them. Their spirit said, hey, these are the ones. All right, we'll grab a couple more cards. There we go. Let's see, where do we want to go? Spirit saying, no, this one right here. It's all good. And inner journey. So for those of you that are new to my channel, the way that I read the cards, the card in the middle is the energy that Spirit has to share. This is the overall message. And as I read from left to right or right to left, this is the energy that is in the now. Spirit, this is your trajectory. This is where you're at. So we've got abundance, new beginnings, and inner journey. And vertically, we've got it's all good, and then new beginnings and burden. So this is the energy that Spirit's jumping in and sharing with all of you. That's saying, Spirit saying, hey, this is what's coming up for you. This is what you need to know. This is where I gotta have something to say with you. All right. So as I sit with this energy of where you are at in the present, we've got abundance, new beginnings, and inner journey. So some of you are going real deep into yourself, and discovering really beautiful things that are coming into light, that are creating, in essence, a new you. You're really discovering that this part of where you're at is absolutely, like, you woke up today and you're like a brand new person, and you don't really believe it. You can pinch yourself, but you're really real. So, be gentle with yourself. Spirit saying, be gentle with yourself, and take some precautions. Spirit saying, hey, because you are a brand new you, you've got some new energy that you're working with, and people are going to be attracted to you, and sometimes these people are going to test your boundaries with this new energy. So make sure that you set up a shielding type of energy, or a deflective type of energy, so that these people that are going to be testing your boundaries aren't going to penetrate into the part of you, right? This card right here, the It's All Good card, is my card that, as you look at it, there's a triangle in the middle around a gold, and there's a gold circle around it, and then we've got these layers of protection, or these layers of being around, or layers of your aura, layers of you that are around it, and on the outside we've got a white circle of protection. Spirit saying you are in the right place at the right time. It's all perfect. This is card number 18. 1 and 8 is 9. 9 is the highest number that we get before we go to 10. And then when we add 1 and 0 together, we get 1. And that 1 energy is a start over energy. It's a we've come to completion, and now we're going to the next iteration. So we've got a really powerful energy right here. So you're standing in your power, and Spirit's jumping in, and this is the burden card. The burden card is number 10. As I just mentioned, 1 and 0 is 1, and that's a beginning energy. Now, I don't look at this burden card as the word might imply, something that is burdensome. Sometimes that can be the case, but really I look at the image that's on the card, and that is an ant. The ant is carrying a leaf. The leaf is much bigger and weighs much more than the ant itself. However, the ant is very strong and able to carry this energy, or carry this leaf. So when I look at that, it's us working as the ant, or us as the ant, and working to carry some really big energy. And this energy of the leaf, it will go back to sustain not only this ant, but the rest of the ants in the anthill, or in the colony, right? So we're carrying this energy right now, and as we're doing this deep work within ourselves, we're carrying it forward for our colony, for our people, right? So we're in the right place at the right time. We're sitting pretty good with this deep work that we're doing, and Spirit's reminding us that we're not only doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for everyone. Those of us that are light workers, that are moving energy through and bringing in the age of Aquarius, we have great vision for a humanitarian way of living. We're moving out of the Piscean age, where it's me against you, and me because I say so, because I've got more power and influence. The age of Aquarius is bringing some harmony and some balance into all of that, and saying, hey, me too. Hey, I got a voice. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to let you trample on me anymore. So, in a way that is not harmful to others, but more in a loving and gentle and what is the word? A loving and gentle, kind manner that allows us all to recognize that, hey, we're all here, and guess what? We've got one planet. We've got some resources on this planet, and we all have to share. Your mission is not more important than mine. All of our mission together is important, So it's bringing us into harmony with one another in a kind and compassionate way, as well as bringing us into alignment with the planet and creating more of a cohesive, copacetic reality while we're in balance with nature and with the planet. Now, Spirit's saying we need to talk about this abundance card a little bit. So abundance card is number 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 4 is a number of manifestation on the physical plane. On this card, we've got coins. And coins for a long time have represented a symbol of completion, wholeness. They represent the level of currency. They're an energy that is recognized as an exchange of this for that, right? And it's also a symbol of completion. Everything comes full circle. But Spirit is also saying, for those of you that are out there that are stepping into this new energy, you have everything that you need to take yourselves forward. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean money. You can have an abundance of health. You can have an abundance of knowledge. You can have an abundance of course, resources. But you have abundance with you. And I guess where Spirit is saying is, hey, you're on this internal journey, right? And some of you went real deep. Abundance is on the same path with this internal journey. So for those of you that are doing this internal work, you're doing it deep, you're doing it big, you got a lot of it going on. And some of you might really be new to this, and that's okay. Spirit's saying, you're in the right place, you're at the right time. What you're doing is a big mission. All right, so as usual, we got some sage dust on there. As usual, we will find some clarification for some of the energy, and we'll do it by asking for clarification on burdens and abundance, and it's all good, and inner journey and burden. All right, angel, spirits, guides, thank you for the messages that you've shared. For those of you that can hear the jets out in the background, we've got fighter jets taking off over the skyline. All right, so we've got retreat into nature. What else is it that you have to share about burdens and abundance? Okay. One more. Okay. Got flippers. All right. So we've got retreat into nature, take charge of the situation, and trust. So Spirit is sharing that there is this energy of carrying this responsibility, or carrying something big back, and bringing this thing that's going to nourish you, nurture you, back to the colony, back to the hive, back to the people that you are in association with. We've got Moses parting the Red Sea, and Moses parted the Red Sea to take people from one side to the other so that the oppressors couldn't get them. And much like this ant is taking something or carrying something, there's some stewardship that's happening that some of you are accepting, or that is maybe you're not accepting it, but maybe it's coming forward for you, and Spirit saying, hey, you got to accept some of that. So some of you might be taking on a leadership role within your community, and that's coming forward in a very powerful way. Now my ears were just ringing, so that's a sign to me that that's that's coming through in a really powerful way for some of you. And Spirit saying, hey, you might not have all the answers, but you gotta have faith in the process. You know, you're receiving, so this trust card is a card of crown chakra activation for me, or receiving energy from the divine, from source. So that energy is coming in, and Spirit saying it's time for you to pick up the mantle, to become the leader, right? And to also tap into your connection with nature, right? Moses commanded the Red Sea to part so that, you know, the people could move through. So just in that same way, you have this ability to use your voice, to use your throat chakra to come forward, or to speak what you need. And for some of you, Spirit is saying, you gotta also be in connection with nature. You know, we've got the Green Man. The Green Man is friend to the fairies and friend to the plant people. And so for some of you, this is a reminder to make sure that you get out into nature, to be one with your surroundings. Within that, your connection is going to be more strong, and you're going to be able to, that's what it is. Yes, that's going to help you manifest this abundance on this physical plane. You're going to be able to recognize that you are connected. And for some of you, it might seem really quite odd, but Spirit's saying for some of you, you're going to be able to talk to nature, and nature's going to respond to you in ways that you thought maybe were only things that you saw in the movies. Now, this can look like communicating with plants, with animals, and Spirit saying it's time to slow down while you're in nature and just listen to what it is that is out there. So for some of you, this is part of this energy that's coming through. Now, beautiful beings, this is a general message. It's not a one-to-one. So there's lots of different energies coming through. So if it seems like I'm skipping around, it's because Spirit's pulling in lots of streams of energy. So I will do my best to tie it all together. But for some of you, you know, this getting into nature is going to help you to activate this energy of communication with nature. And you'll notice that when you need to have command of the elements, you can do that. Okay. Big messages, powerful energy coming through for you all out there. Spirit saying, with great power comes great responsibility, or Spirit's reminding me to say that. So, you know, have faith and trust that when you need to have that, you have that at your disposal. Now, make sure that you act responsibly, right? This isn't a parlor show trick. This isn't something that you should use flippantly. This is some powerful energy, being at one with nature and having the ability to command nature as needed is a big responsibility. All right, angel spirits, guides, thank you for sharing that. That was a big and fun message. All right, now let's find some clarification on abundance and it's all good. What is it that you have to share? What messages do you have to share? There we go. Ta-da! All right, we'll go with you. We've got peace offerings. Yep. So this energy that's coming through, these new gifts, these new skills, these new things that are coming forward, they are gifts from Spirit. This is Spirit saying to you, hey, just like I just said, it's not a parlor trick. So the story of the white buffalo calf woman was that there was a couple of Lakota hunters that went out, and they came across a beautiful maiden or young woman out in nature as they're on their hunt. And one of the hunters says, "Hey, look at this beautiful woman. I'm gonna make her my wife." And the other says, "Hey, this is an apparition of spirit. We need to respect and recognize that this is a beautiful spirit." Well, the white buffalo calf woman recognized that this man that had this lusty I'm gonna make you mine and have you contained and just you're gonna be mine kind of energy. She's like, hit the road, Jack. That's not how that's happening. And she went to the man who recognized her as a powerful being, a powerful spirit being, and bestowed upon him great many things. And so this is a reminder. Hey, these things that are coming through for you, this big energy that you're bringing in. Look, we've got the abundance card and the bringing big energy in card, coming in for you. And then as we're looking for where you're at in this moment, it's all good. And the abundance card, Spirit saying, hey, you better be paying attention to what it is that Zephyr's saying, because this is a huge responsibility. If you, don't look a gift horse in the mouth is what Spirit's saying. But this energy of these gifts, they are gifts from Spirit. And Spirit saying, hey, you need to make sure that you make a peace offering. A peace offering can be something like burning a sacred plant like white sage or Palo Santo, or other burnable incense type things. Make a peace offering. Write a letter. Say thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for everything that you have, including the challenging situations in life. Make sure that you offer thanks for all of that, and do something kind. Spirit saying, do something kind. All right, we've also got let it go and drink more water. So in this moment, now that we have stepped through, Spirit's affirming, you've moved past, you've moved beyond this thing. As I look at this Kuan Yin, she's stepping through a red lotus flower. She's emerged through the next layer, through the next level. She's ascended through all of the chakras, and she's coming out of this red lotus, which is a symbol for me in this moment, that it's coming through the root chakra. Generally the color of the root chakra is red, and so Spirit is coming back through this. We've made it through one level of our ascension process. We've gone through and learned all the lessons through the first 7 chakras, and we're being reborn through the next layer, and Spirit's coming through. We've let go of that energy, right? And we have this huge aura around us that is offering a level of protection, and so Spirit's just saying, hey, you're here, and the reminder to drink more water. Now this is also a second chakra card for me, but Spirit's saying, hey, no, we've just gone through a huge process. We're in the integration phase. We've stepped through the doorway, and it's time to take care of ourselves. And part of the way that we do that is to give our body what it needs. Water is a vital substance within our body. We need to have it. And as we do this internal work, on some levels, the spiritual, the physical, the mental, the emotional levels, our body is getting rid of these things. It's detoxing from this this stuff that's there. And the way that our body is able to do that is to pull things out and to move it through our systems, and our, well, I guess it would be our excretory systems, and it happens with water. So just drink more water, and support your body. Be gentle with yourself. Yep. All right. Those are the messages there. Now let's find some clarification on "it's all good" and inner journey. Angel, spirits, guides, what is it that you have to share about that? All right, we've got that. I think Spirit just wants these two. We've got come out of the closet and fertility. The lessons that you're learning, throat chakra activation, Spirit wants you to pay attention, whoever it is out there that is doing this really deep work. Whatever it is that you are learning in this journey is something that you can share forward. Spirit saying, come out with it. The Spirit saying, come out with it. You gotta just share it forward. I work with a number of different crystal skulls, and I've had a friend, and he wants to be shared. So this is one that I've worked with for a long time. His name is Anthony, and he's quite persuasive, and he has this energy about him when he comes forward. He just wants you to know about it, okay? And he says, come out of the closet with what you've been learning, all right? You got something to share, you better do it, all right? There's a lot of energy in that. We've got a fertility card. Fertility is an abundance energy in this case. We've got Pan, who is a satyr and one of the mystical folks. His message is, hey, share it forward. Hey, I got a lot to give. So what it is that you are learning in this internal journey of yours, you're being urged to share it forward. Spirit saying you got something that you gotta share, that you are learning in this part of you. You've stepped through the doorway. You are at a new beginning. This new beginning card has been coming up quite regularly in the recent readings. So if anything in this message is resonating with you, take a look at some of the other videos. We've got new beginnings, a new doorway. We stepped through something big yesterday, folks. In Spirit saying, on this internal journey that you've been on, you are in the place. You are in the right now. You are here. Share it forward. You are being urged strongly to do that. Yeah. You're being urged to share that. Thank you, angel spirits, guides. All right, what do we have for internal journey and burden? Angel spirits, guides, what is it that you have to share about that? This one's flipped over. Let's go one more, Spirit says. And another one flipped over. Oh, yes. Yes. Positive change. Let me grab a sip of tea. All right. So, the things that you are learning on your internal work, they're big energy, right? We already know that Spirit's jumping in and just saying, you've got big stuff that you're working on. You've got a lot of energy that you're carrying in. And you're in the right place to do that. You're making new things happen. You've stepped through this doorway. The things that you are learning on your internal journey, you gotta write them down. All right. That is the gold that you're getting from the heavy work that you're doing, right? The alchemist is coming forward and saying, the alchemist journey has always been about transforming lead, a heavy base substance, into gold, which is something that is, really got a lot of use. It has value. We've got the gold coins that are coming through. We've got abundance right here. We've got abundance over here. Right? Spirit is saying this stuff that you are learning on your internal journey, it's big stuff. You got to write it down because it is something that you are going to be able to share forward. Look, we've got the come out of the closet card. Spirit saying you got to share this stuff from your internal journey. Write it down. Write it down because it has value. You're going to be able to use that for yourself. You look at your Spirit has already said some of you out there are going to be a person that is going to be leading other people. These messages that you're gaining, they're very powerful. They've got so much in them. You're guided by Spirit. So the things that you're writing down, those are the scripts, the manuscripts, they're the playbook for what happens next, right? That is the gold that you're receiving through this heavy transformational work. And look, we've got Lu, we've got persistence. You got to keep at it, right? This is one of the sun gods. Look at how much gold there is around this person. That's also surrounding you. This heavy work that you're doing, you're stripping away all of that stuff that doesn't belong there. You're transforming that darkness into something that's bright, into something that's just luminous, and you're going to be glowing. You're going to be attracting people. And all of this is, see, we've got throat chakra stuff happening. For those of you out there that are doing this, Spirit wants you to know, hey, look, you've got big things that are happening. Positive changes are coming. You're being asked to step up into something big and beautiful. Now, Spirit, when I flip these cards over, it's all this gold energy right here, right? All this gold energy. And then on this side, we've got all this green energy, right? So it's this really powerful force that's coming forward and moving you in a really beautiful direction. Spirit is behind you. Everything that's coming forward through all of this deep work that you're doing is a part of what is your new journey. You're stepping into something new. You're being supported by Spirit. You're receiving, and you have an abundance of things to share. Spirit is going to continue to share with you the thing that you need to continue to do the job. You're operating from your heart space, beautiful being. You're sharing it forward. Right? Let's pull some final messages. Angel, spirits, guides, what is it that you have to share? What are the final messages? Okay. These are not where they're coming from today. We're going to grab them from here. Spirit says, nope, that's not what it is. All right. All right. Look at that. A magic wand on the back of the picture. Ah, the magic wand. I focus my energy. Yep. Focus your energy. All right, what else? What else? Fly free. I receive messages from nature easily. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't make this up. Oh, what was I saying about this? What was I saying? You are gonna be, you need to get out there and communicate with nature. Look, I receive messages from nature easily. Yo, I have goosebumps all over. I can't make this up, y'all. This is so amazing. All right, angel, spirits, guides, thank you for these amazing messages. What else? All right. Magic eggs. Beginning something is exciting. Look! Oh my gosh. New beginnings. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. You are. Yes. Look at, we've got this energy right here. You know, we've got the gold circles, the gold circle within the triangle or outside of the triangle. You know, we've got concentric circles. It's that egg energy, that wholeness energy. Look at it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and eggs are also a sign of abundance. And, you know, look at fertility. Oh, beautiful beings. This is amazing message. All right. One more. What is the final message? Angel Spirit Guide. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The wishing tree. My wishes grow big like a tree. Yes, beautiful beings. You are in your heart space. You are operating from a really beautiful place. Those wishes, those things that you've wanted to come true, they're coming true. You've stepped through a gateway. You've stepped through a portal. The wishes that you have are being granted. Any of the wishes that you want are going to come true. Make sure you're in alignment with nature, with what is the highest good and the greatest joy. Beautiful beings, those are the messages for today. Thank you for checking in. If any part of these messages resonated with you, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon so that you hear when I've got new messages. Until the next time, may you receive an abundance of love, joy, light, and prosperity on all of the levels and levels of your being. Be well.